What's up everyone, Louis Marco here, I salute you wherever you are, and guess what? Mr. Bostin Loyd, a very famous and outspoken bodybuilder, is done. He is done with bodybuilding, and he just mentioned it today. He shared this with me. He said, Louis Marco, can you please share this on your social media? And it triggered much debate. So, quote, this is his post actually, quote, "The Bostin Loyd experiment has finally come to an end." So bear to know that he does actually consider his venture in bodybuilding for the last 5 years as an experiment. And believe me, it truly was and still is a quite an extreme experiment in a sense, right? It's been a roller coaster of a ride for the last 5 years, and I do not regret any of it, as it taught me and others more than I could imagine. But there is nowhere else to go but downhill from here. That's quite special as a statement. So he says it will go downhill from here. So he's done and he will not progress. And it triggered a lot of questions. Is he sick? Is he did he damage his health by any means due to that experiment, which was quite extensive and quite extreme as we mentioned? He said, "I'll be launching a video tomorrow about what I have learned and spread some knowledge on the drug sport of bodybuilding." So he names it a drug sport of bodybuilding. Well, I will name it a drug pageant in a sense. I hardly ever call it a sport, but indeed I do agree with him. It's pretty much chemical warfare, most than anything else, right? It is what it is. I'll also be shooting a professional video later this month covering topics no one seems to talk about and going more into details about the dark side of bodybuilding. Hashtag it comes to an end. Hashtag never regret. Now you can see a gentleman called Kevin Jordan down there saying, "Bro, that pill effed you up that bad last night, huh?" And then Bostin replied, "No, laughed my ass off. It has been in my mind for a bit. I told myself when I seriously try for kids, it has to end. And honestly, I have experimented with everything possible." I tell you what, I do believe this dude right here. I think he's 24 by now, 23, 24, so he's quite young, man. Has been in the game for like 5 years, extensively so. I have no idea if freaking Bostin Loyd was off, even remotely off. I don't think so, man. Right? And Kevin was alluding to this post yesterday. Pretty much, I posted this and it went viral as well. So this was the post he posted yesterday night. Quote, "I will never take another DICK or penis pill again. I took some ultra powered boner pill and I had the worst headache to the point where I was close to throwing up, and it puts me out of the gym for at least a day. My head is still throbbing. How can people take these things? I can handle trend side effects, but this shit is next level." So he took pretty much an erection pill called supposedly ultra powered boner, and it gave him some crazy side effects like headache and this and that. Why did he take it? I don't know. He's 24 now. A regular young male of 24 should not require any kind of erection pill, but that's what's up. He is posting some pictures lately. Well, of course, these are old. Those are of his contests. This is when he started back in the day with his father, who was also a bodybuilder when he was young. I think Bostin was about 19 around here, so about 5 years ago, right? This is him more or less lately, right? This is the transformation of oil. I mean, his name is 3cc, so he did some oil, as a matter of fact, and the difference is rather staggering. So he has a family now, dogs and everything. Again, same haircut when he was a kid. I want to basically bring you to the latest pics so you can... Okay, this is one of them actually. Quite recent, and a lot of talk is about the way he looks. Not only the bubble gut bonanza. I mean, he openly mentioned that he had a serious bubble gut bonanza right there. and he did consume Slin. I mean, it's just openly spoken about on his Instagram, but it's about his face, man. His face looks rather special, right, lately. This was lately as well. And he said he take that thing, the S thing, pre-workout. I have no idea why. It's not my expertise, baby, please, but it is what it is, right? Now his face looks special, man. I mean, I have no clue. I mean, you guys probably can chime in, you know, better than me in this field. It just doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right, right? So the fact that he says it just goes downhill from now, is he alluding to any kind of health effect? Now, if you ask me, and the guy is my friend, right? Listen, I didn't ask him yet, but in my book, man, there's no free ride. It's just impossible, man. It's just impossible. I mean, this guy published some cycles he took, like, I don't know, like 6 months ago or a year ago. And wow, I mean, the backlash, I mean, the reaction of the fitness world was rather staggering. Everybody was in awe. Everyone was shocked. Are you kidding me? Even me, man. I've read it. I mean, you get tired of just reading the content of the thing, and then you add up. I mean, the sheer amount of freaking chemistry the guy was putting into his body in 1 week was absolutely mind-boggling. So I don't know what you are, man. You can be freaking Iron Man. You can be Superman. There are side effects. There is no free ride in this bitch. So I don't care, man. What he has done definitely has some damage. A lot of even known bodybuilding personas spoke about this, namely Lee Priest and Sean Ray. I mean, Sean Ray was in some heated, not debate, but literally like fight with him on social media. I told him, bro, if you live over 30, keep me posted. If you live over 30, keep me posted. So he said, bro, he's reckoning that whatever he has done to his body is just no return. It's just too much. Damage is done. And definitely he shortened his life in a major way. I mean, Lee Priest alluded to the same direction, right? And said, bro, this guy is a freaking walking pharmacy, for Lord's sake. And we're talking about IFBB pros. Now, Sean Ray was on the light side in the 90s. He was one of the last of the Mohicans. He was small, aesthetic, so probably he was kind of conservative. But Lee Priest was a freaking mass monster in his own right. You know what I'm saying? And I think Bostin was accusing him of using oil or this and that. But then it started that, and it got redirected towards the chemistry of the thing. So I'll tell you what, man, even though I'm not an expert, I do not want to be an expert in this field. I mean, it's just frightening to me. But the sheer amount of chemistry that this gentleman messed up with is just insane. It is mind-boggling. So when he says, bro, he's gonna release a documentary about it, you know what? I'm all ears. I want to hear about it. I want to hear about it because, I mean, Bostin Loyd, probably this video I'm going to make right now will not be accepted by YouTube. Will be kind of triggered because I remember just making a review video about his video. I was making a review video about his video, which he made with this guy right here. You guys remember Musclehead? I think he's in prison now because of those substances, right? I just made a review, and it was not accepted by YouTube. That's how toxic Bostin Loyd is. Bostin is so toxic, even YouTube got triggered by the very mentioning of his name, right? That's it. And the funny thing is, if I do recall, if I have a good recollection, he came back on YouTube and he said, bro, the cycle I was talking about is kind of light. It's not even... I mean, and Bostin does not lie. Bostin says it as he thinks. That's how he got known on social media. Because he came in with one video, if you guys are too young to remember, a few years ago, and he said straight up what is bodybuilding, what they do. It was after him winning the Contra Costa competition. He came and he says it all, and everybody was in shock. I think even what's his name, Dallas McCarver, spoke against him on a magazine because everybody is hush hush. However, Bostin is straight up in the face. So the guy does not know how to lie. He doesn't lie. He says it like that. He posts some funny posts on his social media, especially on his Facebook. He got blocked on Facebook. I cannot even count, probably like 10 times, all right, in a row. And he always gets blocked because he is straight up, right? He doesn't lie. He says it as he thinks. He's a funny dude too. He said some funny things with his girlfriend and his dogs and this and that. So that's it. He came back and he said, listen, the cycle I was mentioning is light. What is wrong with you guys? And he was not being sarcastic. It's not. That's the irony of the thing. He was being serious. In his reckoning, that thing was absolutely light. And for us, it was just mind-boggling. Mark Loblinder got shocked. The pros got shocked. What is wrong with you? But he is straight up in your face. As a matter of fact, this picture, or rather this one, no, this one, he mentioned about 45 units of insulin. I have no idea how if it's big or small, if it is too much, but he said 45 units of insulin prior to this picture right here. That's what's up. So you know what? I wish him well, but I gotta be honest. I mean, if you put the freaking Middle East of chemistry, like petrochemistry, in your body for sheer number of 5 years in a row. And I think Bostin does not know what is a freaking PCT. I don't think he knows that. I think he just bridges and cruises and blasts the whole freaking 5 years in a row, right? And we're talking about orals, about shit like that, just crazy things, right? I mean, he tries them all, even the things that are crazy. One thing that starts with Super D. I'm not gonna mention the name because YouTube got triggered again. That Super D is known to be the freaking most toxic thing for the liver. It's something oral, right? You guys know it. It was legal back in the day. It was a pro hormone, right? He took it like 2 months ago. He said, bro, that Super D is the real shit. I mean, it gives you serious pump, but the side effects are crazy. So you name a thing, he will try it, right? This kid tried every single chemistry in that freaking book of yours. Your doctor, you read about it, he consumes it all day and every day. So that's it. Tell me what you guys think about it. So my question for you guys, I'm just being honest and being genuine here. Do you genuinely think that he will get away with murder? Meaning he will get away with the freaking consumption continuous with hard substances for freaking 5 years in a row without consequences? My answer to that is a genuine answer, and the guy is my friend. I don't think so. I think he damaged things beyond repair. Beyond repair. It is my deep belief about it. Thank you guys. I'll be waiting for your comments. Tell me what your genuine, your honest opinion on his past 5 crazy years. Have a nice one.